Japan, a country that always appears in my mind with vivid and diverse images, where tradition and modernity blend perfectly. Every time I think of Japan, I envision beautiful scenes, from the bright neon lights of Tokyo to the ancient temples in Kyoto. Together, we will explore that beauty, starting with aerial views of Tokyo at night. Tourist destinations to visit in Japan. Tokyo, the modern heart of Japan, Shibuya Crossing, the busiest intersection in the world. Asakusa and Sensoji Temple, the Old Town and Sacred Temple. Akihabara, the paradise of technology and anime. Harajuku, unique street fashion. Tokyo Skytree, 360-degree view of the entire city. Osaka, the dynamic city and cuisine Dotonbori, the lively nightlife street with bright signs. Osaka Castle, the symbol of the city. Kuroman Market, a paradise for street food. Universal Studios. Japan, the famous amusement park. Mount Fuji and Hakone area, the sacred symbol view. Mount Fuji from Lake Kawaguchi, an iconic scene of Japan. Climb Mount Fuji, summer. Soak in an onsen in Hakone or Kawaguchiko boat ride on Lake Ashi, Hakone cable car. Tokyo, the city that never sleeps, where the neon lights sparkle like stars on the ground. The skyscrapers, the bustling streets, all create a vibrant, lively atmosphere. I can feel the pulse of the city through the footsteps of pedestrians and through the sounds of everyday life. The modernity of Tokyo lies not only in its architecture, but also in the smart amenities and advanced technologies that the people here use daily. Also, the atmosphere of Kyoto, where dawn has just broken. The images of ancient temples with their curved tiled roofs and rows of lush green pine trees create a peaceful and serene picture. I can hear the sound of temple bells echoing in the air, like a melodious tune, bringing me back to traditional cultural values. It is a place where I can enjoy the tea ceremony, a refined art not only in the way it is brewed, but also in the way it is savored. I see people in kimonos, moving gracefully, like ghosts in the space, bringing an air of elegance and charm. Seasonal highlights, by season, spring, March and April. Cherry blossom viewing at Ueno Park, Tokyo. Maruyama, Kyoto. Hirosaki Castle, summer, June, August. Sumidagawa Fireworks Festival, Tokyo. Gion Matsuri, Kyoto. Autumn, October to November. Red leaves in Nikko, Hakone, Kyoto. Winter, December, February. Skiing in Hokkaido, Sapporo Snow Festival. The snow-covered ancient village of Shirakawa-go. Then I was drawn in by the unusual sounds, the clashing of kendo swords echoing like an invitation to explore the profound values of martial arts. Each strike, each movement carried with it respect and discipline, an indispensable part of Japanese culture. Meanwhile, the fragrant steam of ramen from a small nearby shop was irresistible. I envisioned the image of a skilled chef with deft hands, preparing each piece of sushi, each bite containing a philosophy and respect for the ingredients. The story continues to lead me from temples like Fushimi Inari, with thousands of vibrant red torii gates, to Kinkakuji, the shimmering golden temple amidst a clear blue pond. Each place has its own unique beauty, its own story, enriching my experience. But it's not just about traditional cultural values. Japan is also a symbol of modern convenience. The high-tech toilets, with their automatic functions, left me in awe. Or the robots serving in cafes made me feel like I was living in a science fiction movie. Vending machines are everywhere, from train stations to streets, offering everything from snacks to drinks, all very convenient and quick. I sat on the train, feeling an unusual tranquility. The passengers around me, all wearing masks, moved gently, with no one speaking. Only the sound of wheels rolling on the tracks and the soft background music. It was a moment of peace amidst the hustle and bustle of life. Japan is not just a travel destination, but also an experience that changed my perspective on the world. Amid the flow of time and constant change, Japan preserves its cultural identity. The image of elderly women in kimonos chatting, leisurely deer at Nara Park, or children learning programming in elementary schools, all reflect a society harmonizing the classic and the modern. I feel the connection between generations, between the past and the future, where everyone lives together, sharing cultural values and learning from one another. Japan, one of the safest countries in the world, but not entirely theft-free. Positive facts. Japan frequently ranks in the top 10 safest countries in the world, according to the Global Peace Index. The crime rate is very low, especially for serious crimes, murder, armed robbery. It is very common for people to return lost items. For example, if you forget your wallet at a cafe or train station, there is an 80–90% chance you will get it back. But you should also be a little cautious. Petty theft, in crowded places like Shibuya, large festivals, crowded trains, can still occur, although it is very rare. Tourist-heavy areas, such as Osaka or Tokyo, may also have some tourist scams. Not common, but worth being vigilant. While nowhere is perfect, in Japan, safety is a natural part of life. Gentle, stable, and reassuring. I saw the train leaving the station at sunset, with golden-orange light stretching across the sky. Elderly people and young children walked together through the park, creating a vibrant picture of Japanese life. They laughed and talked, sharing simple yet meaningful moments, and I felt as if I was blending into their rhythm of life. It was an unforgettable moment where I realized that Japan is not just a destination, but a journey of self-discovery and exploration of the world around me. This story invites me, and perhaps you as well, to explore and experience Japan, where the past meets the future. It is a journey not just to see, but also to feel, to understand, and to love. Japan, with all its wonders, will always hold a special place in my heart. Bathing in an onsen amidst nature, staying at a ryokan, traditional inn, participating in summer festivals with dazzling fireworks, admiring cherry blossoms or autumn leaves, climbing Mount Fuji, or walking along the Kumano-Koto Trail. Japan has changed my perspective on travel. I feel welcomed, even though I don't speak Japanese. Shinkansen staff bow before leaving the carriage, bowing when greeting each other on the street. Students bow to their teachers. Customers bow to thank the vendors. Foreign tourists are greeted, which surprises them. Bowing, called ojigi, is an essential part of Japanese life. There are many levels of bowing. 15 degrees, a casual greeting. 30 degrees, showing respect. 45 degrees, a deep apology or thank you. When does your Japan story begin? You don't just visit Japan, you feel it. With your heart, with your soul. From the gentle bow to the midnight bowl of noodles, Japan welcomes you in its own unique way. I hope this video brings you a bit of peace, wonder, or joy. If so, let us know. See you in the next video. Every view means a lot to us. Thank you. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, a like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.